Yo, 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 what's up, everybody, y'all? Welcome to another episode here at SW3 TV. We got the affiliate marketing specialist in the house, SW3 TV, your media and marketing podcast host. You know, we do it all here. I'll be your host, Travis, today, and this is really going to be a special one, y'all. I'm joined by none other than Mr. Markel, a marketing strategist and affiliate marketing beast who's helping brands and individuals level up real time, right? I'll tell y'all a story later just about how we were able to make a commission real time just by posting, right? So y'all will be able to see that. But I know you're tuning in. You could be a student athlete, a parent, a sports enthusiast, a marketing and media enthusiast, and just really to take over and really utilize sports marketing and content creation as another way to your entrepreneurial pathway, right? So no matter who you are, if you're trying to grow your audience and your media presence and monetize it, this is really the one for you. So stick around. We've got some tips, some strategies, and a chance to join our private group. Now, everybody can join now. So be ready and make sure you stay tuned to the end so you can see what's going on in our private group and also see what exclusive gems come along with that, y'all. So before we jump in, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an episode. So, Mr. Markel, welcome. If you could do me a quick favor, tell us who you are, tell us your brand, and tell us a quick elevator speech about you to our subscribers here, real quick.
Awesome. So you said give an elevator speech real quick. First, man,
Quick.
I wanted to first thank you for such an awesome introduction. The way you started off this live presentation, which is going to be amazing. So, just to give you guys some information about myself, full-time affiliate marketer who loves to be creative and help people find creative and fun ways to make money from home. That's what my particular niche and brand is. My brand is called the Hustler's Secret Success System. And I use that term because it has a lot of significance in different ways for me. But we'll talk about that more. I know this is supposed to be an elevator pitch, but that's who I am.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it, man. And I got to say something about you as well. Someone who, again, has been in the marketing space a minimum a decade, right? A minimum, right? And
Yeah.
so you are I would say, an expertise in that realm because you've been able to learn so much over the years, right? So through that, my first question, kind of what I want to ask you is, Markel, is what is the number one mindset or mindset shift someone needs to grow their media presence in 2025? What is that?
Great question. So mindset shift to grow your media presence.
Mhm.
Um,
And marketing, right? Because in
in
marketing, you
marketing.
got to get out there, right?
That's right. You have to get out of it. You have to get out there in people's field of view. So the number one thing I would say is for you to identify first and foremost who you are. And I think that's the most important thing. A lot of people get into the industry for one specific reason, and we all know what that is to become rich and be able to earn massive amount of money, not have to work, do this, that, and the third. That's usually what people get into the industry for. But 99% of those people will fail at that attempt. I used to say 95%, but I'm seeing some numbers and things like that. It's raising up because people are becoming a lot less willing to do what's necessary, a lot less willing to actually learn the skills. So the first thing I would say is for you to identify who you are. Don't go after this thing for the money, and don't go after it just promoting the idea to people of making money. And just to elaborate on that, what I mean by identifying who you are, It's like this. Travis, I've known him for over a decade. And I know coaching and mentoring is something that he has a skill at. It's something that's naturally in him. It's something that he enjoys doing. So I wouldn't tell him to go into a business farming or whatever like that.
Right.
I wouldn't put him in a position, even though we know farming, hey, we all need farmers and that makes a lot of money. I wouldn't tell him to do that because he knows that it makes a lot of money too. And he might get excited by the idea of the money and
Right.
say, yeah, I want to do that. Not knowing that he doesn't want to farm. He doesn't want to do the work of a farmer. He would much rather do the work of a coach and a mentor. That would be something best suited for him. So the first thing I would say is to identify who you are, know what your limitations are, know what lane you should stay in and that you're an expert at, so that you can overcome one of the biggest challenges, one of the biggest threats to the entrepreneur, as I like to put it in those terms. One of the biggest threats is something that I talk about in all of my videos, but I don't mention it directly as being a threat. And it's something that I always start out the videos with when I talk about something called Success Mountain. And I show this chart and it shows like a graph and it shows how you can go up Success Mountain. And of
Okay.
course, it's always challenging. It's not, hey, you could slip down the mountain, you could get stuck in one position and not
Mhm.
be able to climb up. But to get up there is always one thing that's constant. And it's always at the bottom left of the screen. And it says time. So if you're able to understand how time works and be able to manage that and understand that that's one of the most important factors within this industry and your key to becoming successful, then you'll understand that first and foremost, it's not a get rich quick scheme. So that goes back to understanding who you are first. You have to understand that, hey, am I a get rich quick scheme type of person? If
Mhm.
I am, then this right
This
here
ain't
isn't for me.
right. This ain't for you.
So it's so many levels to it. So that's such a great question because it leads you to so many deep answers
Right.
in different ways. And it leads me down so many roads because my mind just goes in these directions for years. And this is what I like to coach and talk to people about, helping them unlock little aspects like that that might make a big difference. It's not the technical stuff, how what's the best AI tool and all this, that, and the third. It's
Mhm.
usually the simple things that people often overlook.
I got you. I got you, and I appreciate you for that, man. Because I think what you spoke on, the mindset, the mind shift, is really the perseverance that has to be there. The perseverance and passion that you mentioned. It's like, hey, you have to figure out something that you're truly passionate about. And I also believe if you're able to do that, then you're also at the same time able to attract the money that is gonna
Yeah,
that's gonna come with that perseverance and passion mixed together. And I think that's so key. So going into the perseverance, the passion, there's something that not a lot of people talk about, and I think you, well, not I think I know you exemplify this very well, and that's consistency. So my question is, how important is consistency when building your brand, especially doing it online? What are some ways that you stay consistent?
woo, consistency. Yes,
Right,
yeah,
right.
I
Crazy
love
work,
that
right?
term.
Crazy
Yeah,
work.
yeah, that right there, boy. When we talk about consistency, I tell people all the time, it's certain things that somebody might be able to beat you in, and there's other things that people can't beat you in.
Mhm.
Now, in this industry, consistency is very important for a multitude of reasons. That's a deep conversation too. Consistency is important because what we're doing is something that we want well, the serious entrepreneur, or as I call it, the serious hustler, they want something that's going to be a lifelong thing. And in order to build something that's a lifelong thing, you have to be willing to build something consistent and
Right.
be consistently doing that. And marketing and affiliate marketing, online marketing is something that's been a passion of mine for over a decade, damn near 20 years now.
Right.
And so I see myself doing it in one shape, form, or fashion until the day I die. So it's just that's just something consistently that I'm going to do.
Mhm.
Um, Posting and social media content is it's so important to be consistent because when you're thinking about who you are and the type of person that you want to attract, if you're a consistent person and you know that you want a consistent income, then you have to be connected to consistent people
Okay.
because
Consistent people in your circle, huh?
consistent people in your circle. And it's more valuable to me for me to be consistent to see who else is out there being consistently reactive to me.
Mhm.
So that's me as a marketer. That's what I'm looking for. And just to break that down, if I post every single day, multiple times a day, as I do for the last however many years, not days, weeks, months, but years,
Mhm.
and the same 10, 20, 30 people show up over that time, then those are people that are connected with me in a way. Either I presented them with some information, some value on a consistent enough basis that they love it, but they also know that I'm going to be there on a consistent basis, so they show up. So now, when these people show up and I show up, that signifies to me that I have a like minded group of people that I can actually build with. The more consistent I can be, and the more consistent my viewer can show up, that's something that, hey, if I plan on being in this industry for the longevity, for life, however many years that may be, and I'm looking to build something based off of, teaching, educating, and growing an income, then I want the people that's involved in whatever I do to be able to benefit from that as well. And the only way they can benefit from that is being consistent or being as consistent as I am. You don't have to work as hard as I do. And consistency and working hard isn't, two things that have to go hand in hand. You can work smarter and it can be easy work, but just make it consistent so that the people that you're there to serve, they know that you will be there for them consistently,
All right.
and they'll be there for you consistently. And that's and to me it's become more of a psychology thing. So that's why I said in the beginning, the focus was about money in the beginning, but now it's like, okay, you can earn the money if you learn the philosophy, if you learn the mindset, if you learn how to have fun with it and how to really serve and help people. And that's what it is.
Yeah, and you said something right there I want to speak on. That's the term philosophy, because I heard that most recently again, um, getting back in my personal development bag. When it comes to Mr. Jim Rohn, right?
Yeah.
Jim Rohn, comes into play, and he likes to talk about, it's about the philosophy, and it's about the
Yeah.
story, right? It's about the mindset. It's about the mind shift, because once that mind shifts, and like I like to talk to people and tell people, once that mind shifts, man, I feel like you become unstoppable. You become a
Yeah.
superpower. It's like, yo, nothing, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They didn't say the weapons wouldn't form, right? But guess
That's
what?
right.
It ain't gonna prosper because my mentality now is different, right? So now with my mentality, and I think I had to get through my mental because at one point myself, I wasn't posting any content. We talk about live streaming, we talk about podcasting. Shoot, even now, me behind the camera recording a lot.
Yeah.
There was some anxiety that came along with that, but then I understood that there had to be some type of content strategy for myself. So what I had to zero in on is my target market, right? So I'm gonna start by talking about, for me, my target market with SW3 Sports. It started off, student athletes, right? These student athletes who are now becoming entrepreneurs at very young ages. How do I help them connect to the right things? Because shoot, I wish I had this when I was younger, because I started in college. I knew I was an entrepreneur. I would shoot all the tips and tricks and different things. I was like, hey,
Okay,
I want to be
family,
able
I'm
to
back at it
sell.
again with you
I
quick.
want to be able to sell
It can be
merchandise, right? I don't know. I heard an echo. What happened with that? John? I wanted to sell merchandise, or what have you, right? So I'm like, okay, I can sell on eBay, right? I can, I think drop shipping is what it was called, right? So I
oh yeah.
tried different things. I was like, okay, I got this entrepreneur bug, but nobody showed me the right way. It was like oh, buy this and you can do it. And I'm like, I bought it, but I still don't know what I'm doing, right? So I wanted to be able to create courses to create groups like we've created with the Hustler Secret Success Group as well, where we can, show people, who join our group, and these are serious people. That's what I mean. You have to be vetted. These are serious people, not people who are just, fly by night individuals. People who want to be consistent. That's why we're talking about
Right.
that word. So I had to find my target market, student athletes, their parents, especially with NIL going on. And then I created something where I call batch scheduling now, right? I've created a platform where now I can actually just schedule my content to go out this week, where I don't have to worry about hours or creating it, thinking about it. I can just create it in batches, because one thing we know is content is king. Look, I
That's
said this,
right.
Markel. I told somebody, if content is king, then I'm Prince Hakeem. You know what I'm saying? Like, they throwing rose petals at my feet, man. They want to spoil me, treating me like royalty. You know what I'm saying? Like that old Luda.
Hmm,
But yeah, man.
man.
So, but now I want to ask you about the affiliate and the monetization tips, right? This is what I want to know. What's the best way to get started with affiliate marketing right now? Right? Whether you got a big following, small following, it don't matter. What's the best way to get started?
The best way to get started is in a way that I don't want to seem or sound biased. It's in a system that we're part of. Um, and I say it not because it's the particular system or the particular company that we happen to partner with. I say it because it gives you the basis and the foundation of what you need. And when I first started out in this industry over those 10 plus years ago, I'll say, I came in with one mindset, and it didn't take me long to be put in a position where what I thought was going to happen, it the opposite came to fruition. I didn't see the riches overnight. I didn't see all the money come in just because I wanted to share a link. I didn't see all the success that I was promised by whoever shared a particular product or service with me and told me, hey, promote this and you're going to make it big. I went through the process of years doing it the wrong way by thinking that everybody cared about the same thing and that I was to present it in a way that everybody else was doing. I couldn't be like some of the people that was in my business, the pastors and the ministers and things like that. I'm like, okay, they could talk a good game. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't that presenter type of person and everything. I didn't have that following already. So I'm like, okay, for a person like me who doesn't have the following, who am I sharing the link with? Family and friends, that runs out real fast. So
Mm-hmm.
once when
Real fast.
real fast, and they'll tell you that they're going to purchase or do whatever beforehand, and then once when you actually start the business, it's like, okay, well, I ain't got the money or whatever, no matter what it is. So once when you run dry with that circle, nobody ever told me what to do after that. So once when I figured out that the online industry is like the offline industry, it's about life in general, and you can boil it down to planting and harvesting. So building a house or whatever. So you have to start off with the foundation. If you don't have a strong foundation to put anything on, it's either going to crumble, it's going to fall through, or you won't even be able to build. You put up a wall, the shit going to fall over.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like the foundation we know in every situation, that's what you have to build. So the system that we're actually part of gives you the foundation of what you need to do in just about any and every situation. I don't care particularly about what niche, what product or service anymore,
Mm-hmm.
because all of the products do just about the same thing nowadays. And if we talk about, let's say specifically the AI, which is the biggest thing out there now, and it drives me crazy because I
Mm-hmm.
love technology and I get into it. But if I was to try to jump around and, take part in every different AI tool out there, I would love to be able to test everything,
Mm-hmm.
but there's not enough time in the day. So those people are going to make their millions no matter what. They're going to have their audience of people, and they're all going to abide by a simple foundation. They're going to grow their business based off of foundational principles. They're all going to do that. It's
Yep.
just a different group of people in there, and whether that group of people want to learn the foundational principles in order to be able to make that particular product profitable for them,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be the difference maker. And that's what 95% of people don't do. They don't learn the real skills that's going to be needed in order to build a real business. So that's what the system that we're part of provides, and that's why I'm proud to offer it and provide it alongside services, additional services and bonuses that I've created myself. Um, and that gets into a whole nother topic of value.
No, I like that topic though. And what I want you to do is go ahead, bring back up your site that you had up, and then
Mhm.
once you get it back up, I'll share it because I know you yep. Let me actually share this to the stage now. Let's see. There you go. I want you on the spotlight though. Let me see. Let's see if we can do this.
It's coming up for you.
Yeah, yeah, the full screen is up. Go ahead, talk us through this, my boy.
Okay, okay. So this right here is the landing page of a funnel. So a lot of times I know people talk about websites and they talk about landing pages and funnels. So this is a particular type of funnel, which means there's products and services behind it that's valuable, that solves problems. And for the right person who has any particular problem that they're looking to have solved, we have products to help you with that. So just to guide you through, I created this funnel myself. And this is something that I'm kind of big on too when I speak about affiliate marketing. I speak on the idea of having skills. And I don't want to say that some people don't have real skills or whatever or anything like that. Every everything that you can do that's an asset, that's a benefit, that's part of your character. You might be able to talk slick. Growing up in the hood, there was people that could talk a good game. Whether or not they was really about whatever they were saying they were about might have been a different story, but they could talk it well enough to make you believe. Now, if you that type of person that could just talk it, then cool. You could still make money and do it that way. But me personally, I look at people that just talk it, and if they can't actually walk it, I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, that's cool. And I don't care what a person's success level is financially. So when it for me, it's not about the money once again. It's about having the love and the passion for the industry as a whole, also having what I call real skills. And part of the real skills to have is having the ability to build websites, build funnels, build systems and automations. So with this right here, and one of the great benefits of the system that we happen to be part of, it gives you some templates and things if you're not as creative, if you're not able to create from the ground up. So you don't have to worry about being as tech savvy as the next person. You can, be a beginner and be able to grab something, grab a link, copy it, paste it, and share it. You can do that. But once when you get into this industry and you start understanding who and why people earn income, you'll see it's because everybody has the same product, but everybody doesn't have the same value.
Mm-hmm.
People will come to Travis instead of coming to anybody else because they know the value that he brings to the situation. Yeah, somebody else can probably talk about sports or whatever, but they're not going to do it as consistent as he does it. They're not going to do it in his way, in his style. So people are going to gravitate towards him for that knowledge. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like in this industry, as a beginner, you're going to start off on the same level as the majority of people, as everybody else. Everybody usually starts off with the same static landing page in most businesses or companies. So you can't say I had an advantage, you had an advantage over me, because 9 times or 10 times out of 10, everybody's going to have that same generic landing page. And if
Mm-hmm.
they put your picture at the top somewhere, it might have a little picture of you at the top with your name,
Right.
say associate next to it. So people might
Mm-hmm.
say, okay, that's a lady. So yeah, I'm a join her team because it's a
Mm-hmm.
lady. So those might be ways for people to, kind of make their distinctions. But
Mm-hmm.
other ways is your
Yeah.
marketing and what you present to people, and it's in you yourself, the
Mm-hmm.
culture that you create. So this right here, this landing page
All right, hold on, let me go
is
back.
something.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, talk through
Okay,
it.
okay. So this landing page right here is something that I created. Is for some beginners. It's for intermediate. It's for anybody who might just want to experience a different way of doing business, a way that I feel is better, a way that's more fun, and gives you a lot more freedom. But to start out, at the top, I have it says limited time only. Grab my exclusive $7 to $225 training. What that means is this: in our system, we allow you to start off at the low entry point of what I consider in a lot of places to be less than a cup of coffee, $7. Now, there's a training that I created specifically talking about one of the ways that you can earn an income in our system, and it allowed me to earn over $225 using this specific method. So that's a bonus that I have once when you get started. It'll be sent to you and you'll be able to access that and hopefully implement it and use it to do what it do. Now, we don't make any income claims and we can't promise any results. This is not typical results. This is the results of being consistent. And if you're once again the type of person that's willing to be consistent, the type
Mm-hmm.
of people that we're attracted to, then possibilities, things are possible. So once again, that goes into value. That's not from the company itself. That's not from this particular business opportunity. That's something that I created myself, that I recorded based off of my knowledge, my experience within the system. So when you think about building a business, if 10 people or 100 people are sharing the same link, what is it about you that make you more valuable? Why should somebody join you over the next person? And it boils down to simply this. And it's something that I put in the post before. I put, I am the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be the bonus. I laugh when I watch a lot of these live webinars because you'll see, they'll rack up all these different softwares and tools, and it'd be $30,000 worth of bonuses, and then they get you down to the price of 997
Mm-hmm.
or 297 or something like that. And it's like, okay, you sold me on that. But that's not really what, if I was to purchase that, I'm gonna give you guys one of those keys to success that people don't really look
Okay.
at on
What's
that.
that? What's that?
I'm not buying the particular tool. I'm not buying the software. I don't care about the tool because 9 times out of 10, the tool is the tool.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's really going to do anything for me but food and water. It's going to keep me alive and some heat and some AC so I don't freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Things that really affect you, right? That's going to keep you alive. So no software or tool is going to do that for you. Is going to entertain you. It's
Right.
going to do whatever it's going to do, allow you to create whatever, so that either if you're going to use it to make money with, yes, but it's going to boil down to that particular person, the one who's doing the offering of that product and service. What value do they bring to it? I'm looking at it as, man, they were able to sell, and what did the numbers look like? That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the response from the crowd. What type of response did they get from the crowd that was watching? I might want to join or purchase that product and service, not even to use that product and service, but because of that presenter, because I know that presenter is going to be there. And if they were able to get these people here
Right.
on to purchase and buy, then man, I know they're able to do it again.
I
And I want
know.
to be part of that leverage system. So now you start thinking differently. You start thinking about systems and leverage and different things like that. So it
Mm-hmm.
becomes a different game and a different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So and I know you took down the page, right?
Yeah. No. Go back to the page. Yeah. Go ahead. Walk us through the page.
And I could be long-winded. And that's something I always tell people that too. I could be long-winded, which for some people that could be a positive or that could be a negative. But the positive I see is that if you ask me something, I'm gonna tell you with as much detail as possible. If I over deliver, then cool, you got more than what you should have got from me. And that's my goal, is to over deliver all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So this page represents my value proposition in a way. So I have the
Okay.
training there. This is what it's offering within the system. How to make your first affiliate commissions in just 48 hours, even if you have little or no experience online. Discover how I started an online business that makes $7, $47, and even $2,000 commissions by following a simple 3-step plan. So that right there gives you an idea of what the system itself is about, the problems that it solves, the time frame that it can possibly start working and producing results for you. Now, I want to be there to guide the people that I bring in the system through. I want to be able to help them and to serve them as they go through,
Yeah. What you
which
what you
is
mean by that? What do you mean? You say the people who joins the program through your
Mhm.
affiliate link, you say you want to guide them. Why do you want to guide them? Why is that important?
Great question. Oh man, I want to guide them because of my experience in the industry. The things that I feel like I didn't receive, and if I received that, then I probably would be a lot farther ahead. So I feel as though it's my job, is my responsibility to fill the gap, not to just me personally. I never wanted to be a part of a system that I couldn't contribute to and actually grow and build within. And I
Mhm.
think that's part of the reason why I don't feel like I was fit for the corporate world. I had the opportunity to be promoted to different things, but I never wanted to be a somebody's supervisor and not be their supervisor in a way. Like
Mhm.
I still got an umbrella over me that's telling me that I got to talk to them this way. I got to teach them this, that, and the third. And if we don't go by this, then somebody's in trouble. So I knew that right there, I wanted to be in leadership, but I couldn't be in that type of leadership in that arena.
Right.
I knew that my mission was a mission of freedom, being able to provide financial and overall freedom for myself and to be able to help other people achieve the same thing. So, in a way, I feel as though it's my responsibility to guide them. Now, I can't hold a person's hand, and one of the things that I have to get used to or get over the idea of is trying to be the end all. I
Mm.
want people to come to me with their questions
Okay.
so I can answer them.
But
But
not the end all be all.
right,
Right. You
I
want them
want
to, you want to teach them how to fish.
that's right.
All right.
So
All right.
that's where the hustler secret success system comes into play,
All right.
where
Let me go back to
it's
that.
more it's more than about affiliate marketing and making money. It's about the mindset.
All right. So could
It's about
read through that for me real quick right there. You
Mhm.
say how affiliate marketing works.
Okay, great. So this right here, and this is actually a video. So when a person comes here, I talk about it through here. So how affiliate marketing works.
Mm-hmm.
So in basic terms, people will tell you, hey, you get an affiliate link,
Mm-hmm.
and that link is from a product or service, whether it's a physical or digital product or service. You
Mm-hmm.
share that via whatever means, your social media, um, email marketing, blog articles, or whatever it is.
Okay.
Once when a customer or a potential customer or a lead, whatever you title those as, once when they buy, that company, whatever whoever you're partnered with, they pay you a commission. And the commissions can be anywhere from small commissions, 1%, and they could go all the way up to 100% commissions. And in some cases, in
Okay.
rare cases, which this is another reason why I'm so happy to be part of this particular system,
Mm-hmm.
it has a way that you can actually earn 200 and 300% commissions. And that right there is virtually unheard of in the industry, because what that says is that they're paying out more on a particular product than they're actually getting in for it. Now, people might say that's crazy. Why would somebody do that? But when you think about marketing, and when you come from the world also of the other side of marketing, and this right here is one side of marketing that we talk about in this system, is talking about organic affiliate marketing, where you're not spending a lot of money, you're not doing the other side, which is paid ads,
Mm-hmm.
doing all the spending thousands and thousands on paid ads to get a customer. This is more organic. But with this, a person in a company would pay 300% commissions because there's a system behind it that says this product is worth this. There's other products behind it, hence the idea of a funnel
Gotcha.
as
Is that what
compared to
is the funnel next here after affiliate marketing works?
say that again.
So after the affiliate marketing works, I know you're talking about the funnel. Is that where they get access right there where it says yes, I want access now?
Okay, yes. So this is something usually on landing pages. This starts off the process of the funnel initiation, let's say. So you press this button, and it's a simple, what we call a lead form. And
Mhm.
this one right here, I just wanted to put something simple at the top. Nothing dramatic, but I just want you to know that you're one step closer to success. Now, I don't, like I said, we don't try to make any type of particular income claims because we can't guarantee you anything financially. And I don't want to put you in position to say, this is what I'm going to earn, or somehow constructing your mind that you're going to be rich overnight or even in the next 6 months to a year or whatever. I want you to put in your mind that this is a step. There's steps to this. And the funnel itself is a stepping stone. So once when you get in here, you get access. You
Mhm.
put your name, your first name in, you put your email in, your legitimate email in, and you get some information sent to you. But once when you actually put the details in, you're going to be taken to another page, and it's going to give you information as to how you can join the system itself. Once when you join the system itself, you'll get access to a what we call a dashboard, a back office,
Yeah,
and
don't give us too much just yet. Just finish
okay, so
talking
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
scores, not the back end just yet. We let us
See, as you see how I could jump right into it, but
right. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Don't
but
give us just keep it high level, right? Yeah, don't give them all the shebang.
but yeah, once when you get in there, then you're set. And but yeah, but as you scroll through here, but the average person, you can stop right here and just press yes, I want access now, so that you can start on the journey, right? Or if you
Mhm.
need more information,
Yep, I want more
this right
information.
here, it explains a little bit about the aspect that I created, my
Mhm.
value proposition. So join now and get instant access to the Hustler's Secret Success System.
Mhm. And this is
So
the group. That's the private group right here.
it's the private group, is what I call the ecosystem,
Okay.
um, where it's a place where I do things in a way where I call affiliate marketing for people that want to have fun.
Mhm.
And as you can see in this picture, there's a few things going on. So I have you have pictures here, look like a pamphlet here. So I have PDFs, documents, information that I want to share with
Mhm.
people that's going to help them on their affiliate marketing journey.
And you already got
So,
these made. These are already made PDF digital
yep,
products.
these are already pre-made PDFs, and it's not anything too crazy because the one thing I want to also help people with is, and this goes back to psychology, you can, the same way you can work yourself out of a job
Mhm.
in the real world, you can work yourself out of a business in a
That's
way.
correct. Yep.
And it's like my mind thinks in such a way, and I've seen things happen to people in such a way that if there was a better, if the system was done in a better way, it wouldn't have happened that way. And
Gotcha.
just to touch on this a little bit, um, AI once again is the new kid on the block that's taking over. We didn't need it necessarily unless it's gonna we're gonna use it for, like, once again, the things that's gonna really make our lives better. But from the day-to-day basis, we could have kept creating our own pictures and things like that. So it's never about how great a product is. Like, we keep advancing, but people, the same people are getting rich. The money's not changing hands. It's not like new people are getting rich. Well, in this time, a lot more new people are getting rich because a lot more it's a game of thinking now. It's a game of conversation when it comes to AI now. That's a topic for a whole nother discussion. But the point of what I'm trying to say is this: we've gotten so used to raising the bar on things that, like they said, we're overstimulated. Now you got the AI videos, you got the women fighting the men in the AI videos, you got, the big kung fu thing, and they slapping the spit off of people and the smoke coming out and all that. So now you got all this crazy thing. Now you got the baby podcasters talking. We keep raising the bar. So now it's like, okay, what you gonna do? You just gonna get on and talk? Oh, that's last year. People used to do that last year. Now you gotta jump through hoops now. You gotta flip. And I saw this video of somebody, a chiropractor, I posted in my story. I've never known chiropractors to do this. He had the girl up on the table, had his leg in her back. They was doing like gymnastics. And I'm like, okay, what do the next chiropractor have to do now in order to be successful? This dude done raised the bar. Now everybody else is below him.
So
But
question. So let me
mhm,
ask you a question, because with everything you're saying right now, for me as a marketer,
mhm,
if I'm new, is the bar raised too high for me? Like, so should I be discouraged from affiliate marketing, or
great.
is it, or tell me more about how your success system is helping beginners, get into affiliate marketing, because it does seem like the bar is so high that can
Right.
actually discourage beginners.
Great question. And it goes back, it's the mindset. I want to help people work on their mindset. And we got here because we were talking about the PDF.
Mm,
This right here is not something that I created, that wild visuals and things like that. It's a Canva doc. So the first thing I want to do is share with you things that's simple and easy to use.
mm,
I don't want you to feel like you have to be a superhero. You don't have to create animated videos like I do. It's something that I have a passion for, and that if you want to learn how to do it, then you can.
mm,
But the information is information. If I wrote it on a piece of tissue and it's valuable, it's valuable. It's just as valuable if I put pictures and stuff like that. Is on
mm,
you to use it. So this document is kind of basic, but
mm,
I want you to know that, okay, this basic thing, you can reproduce this yourself. And if we build a culture of people that understand that it's about value and not flash, it
right.
goes back to who are you? Are you a flashy person that's showing all this flash? If you go to somebody's profile and every day they wearing this wild jewelry and stuff like that,
Mm,
and they talk about they having a party and everybody's invited, are you gonna want to go to that party? You probably not gonna want to go because you probably thinking, man, dude, look like, man, I have to have this type of flashy jewelry in order to go to this party. I have to look a certain way to do that. And that's part of the psychology also that I'm constantly putting out there. And some people might think it's random, but I'm always thinking. Um, I keep my hustle hat on because I know that's a representation of me. Um, in a way, it's something that I do on a daily basis. And a lot of other people who might not be in this arena and that want to be in this arena, they keep their hat on.
Okay,
And
I
it's a
like that.
representation of a possibility.
I like that.
And I'm I'm so aligned in what I do. Like one of my sayings is, how you do anything is how you do everything. I'm
Mm,
so in line. It's like I tell people all the time, my favorite artist, my favorite leader, I would say,
mm,
in my opinion, is Tupac.
okay.
So the lessons and the things that I've learned from him wouldn't be the same thing that other people have. Anybody be like, what were you talking about? Like,
Mm.
he's just a rap artist or whatever. But
Yeah,
it's a difference in
it's funny you say that, because I don't listen to Tupac, I don't listen to Biggie. I don't think I honestly think they're both overrated.
See, and I was never, and with all this controversy, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, man, I was never a Biggie fan. Me being from New York growing up, it was kind of hard growing up. Like, you say you a Tupac fan all your life, and you growing up in New York, people talk about some bad boy. I'm like, yo, y'all, wow, like these
Yeah.
shiny suit wearing dudes. I'm like, yo, Puffy is. I'm like, he funny and all this. I'm like, never. I was always, and I laugh now. I'm like, I be feeling I be feeling like, hate to use the word like vindicated, but
Mhm.
I be like, yo, I was on the right side of history this whole time. Pac
Whole
told
time.
y'all about this dude all that time, and I was saying like, yo, this, that, and it just like, but even with that,
Mhm.
everybody doesn't look at the same picture and get the
Right.
same message.
So let me
So the
ask you a
message,
question while we still
mhm,
on that topic,
yeah,
because and matter of fact, let's finish this first because I want
yeah,
you to completely go through and just give us high
oh yeah,
level
it
your
ain't much
website,
more.
kind of the steps through here, because I think this is a great tool for people. Right. You just kind of want to give them, kind of, okay, click here now. What else do you have here? The value that exists on just this one pager.
Absolutely. So yeah, this is your blueprint, your guide telling you what you're gonna do. Only three simple three steps. And of course, when we say three steps, there's always more than three steps. So I hate even when people say that, but there's always sub steps. You do it at your job every day. So you sign up, you activate your profit center, and with that, you can earn lifetime commissions from 7 different income streams within this particular system. You get to join an exclusive community, which there's over 140,000 people within this particular system. Um, on Facebook, and actually now we're growing different communities on school. So that's school is one of those new kids on the block. So a lot of people are going there, but you get access to different communities so that you can hear various perspectives, see people's success stories.
Hey, I
Um,
want to just be in your community. I just want to be
oh, you just
connected.
want to be in my community.
Yep, hustles
Okay.
community, because we got to remember we're talking to beginners. Multiple platforms, that's too much. That's too much for beginners. Remember, this isn't, you ain't talking to just me anymore, right? Choose something. Matter of fact, for me, multiple groups is too much. It's too much. Like, yo, I want to
And
be one group, one place. So keep it simple
you're
for
right.
me,
You,
with the group, and also sign up to activate your profit. Step 2. Like, what do you mean? How do I activate profit?
okay, so awesome. So once when you're within the main system, right? Basically, activate your profit center. All that means is you just get your affiliate link.
Okay.
So everything is pretty much set up for you. And let me see if I pull up
Now
the
I get
home
my
page.
link. Now, what's the next step? Now, you ain't got to pull it up yet. Just stay right here.
You pull it up.
Nope.
Okay, okay,
Stay right
okay.
here.
So once when you get that link, you can start sharing the opportunity right away. Now, what the
Mhm.
opportunity is, of course,
Nah,
once when you get access,
don't give me too much about the
yeah, I ain't gonna
opportunity.
give them no app. Yeah,
Just now get the link, and now I join the community. Give me the 3 steps, because I want to be able to do something right now.
okay. So simply, all you would do is join, get the link, start sharing on your social media about how you found a new way to start earning the income from home and learning the real skills that it takes to earn an income with affiliate marketing.
Mhm.
Now, you want to share it with whoever you feel is like-minded like you. You
Mhm.
can do it on whatever social media platform, but you're just going to share this particular link and
Mhm.
see who you attract and start on the process. So that would be the steps that you would take. And while you're doing that, looking at the information and learning, taking everything in.
All right. All right. All right. What's next after this? I see you got some more on the page. Keep going.
All right. So after this, it just gives information why. Why join the Hustler's Secret Success System? So everyone wants to start affiliate marketing, but few have the skills to succeed. We have proven systems plus community. Now, once again, just like Travis said, once when you get into this industry, you don't want to be bogged down with a lot of things. So it could be overwhelming when it comes to having all these different groups. So in my particular private group, the Hustlers Secret Success System, I like the way I structured it because I put the trainings in there already. So you can go through at your own leisure, scroll back, look at the trainings. Now, outside of the system, it's often taught to basically lead people, uh, do live videos and have things scheduled that a person has to attend it live. But I prefer to, hey, if you're serious, the information is there. So once you join my private group, you have a lot of different trainings in there that's going to give you information about affiliate marketing overall. So you'll be able to get a broad view, and you'll be able to learn a lot of different skills also. Me myself, like I said, I'm big into skills training, how to do this. I create music with AI, animated videos, and stuff like that. That's me. That's me going above and beyond to create that value. You don't have to do all that. But the private group, my private group, will give you access to those trainings and the ability to connect with us directly. And within your profit center, it'll give you other trainings on the little more, I guess, high level or however you want to view it. The affiliate marketing aspect of the business.
Gotcha. Cool. Can we go to the next section of the page?
Okay. So down here, I have one other video here, and this is just it's like a promo video for the 7 to $225 um, training. So this is a short video that leads you up to it. So just an added confirmation as to why you should join the system and what you're going to get with that training there. And once we get here, we're close to the end. So the Hustler Secret Success System is more than another course or training. This is a system with the things affiliates need to succeed. Things like success mindset training, daily motivation, lifetime commissions, how to get traffic to your affiliate links, caring and helpful community. And this is, everybody have to show some results and things like that. You show income results, things like that. And that's what part of like being part of some of the groups are for. They allow you to see people's different success stories. And we close off with one more link. Hey, yes, I want access now. You fill out the form and then you're done. You join us, and then hopefully you'll learn, you'll find the value. And like I said, it's to get started. It's less than the cup of cost of a cup of coffee in a lot of places, $7. But of course, there's things within the system that cost more as you advance. So we're not here to sell people something for the purpose of making an income. We're here to provide solutions to people so that when they start earning an income, we start deserving more of an income. That's the thing that I like. I like seeing that. I like seeing let me go down to the results a little bit right here. I like seeing that some of the commissions here came from the fact that I was helping somebody at the same time, and they were able to get some knowledge and some information. I like the fact that, I've shared information and been on different trainings with people, and they've, taken what I said and they've grown with it. So the results come financially, and it comes community wise also. So that's what we're here to do and build and have fun at the same time.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, man. Appreciate you grabbing that for us, man. Kind of going through the Hustle Secret Success System. So if you want to be a part of the private group, make sure you DM or leave a comment here right now on SW3 TV as well. We're SW3 TV on Facebook also. And make sure I have the link going across right now, so make sure you screenshot the bottom of this video where it says join the Hustler Secret Success System, with the link behind it at firstaffiliatecommission.com/mega hustle link biz op, and make sure you are good to go. So that's key, man. And I appreciate you, kind of talking us through kind of the affiliate mindset, kind of your thought process and things of that nature, and understanding that the people who you may attract to this opportunity, may have different perspectives of you, of course, and things of that nature. But consistency is key, movement is key, and that's important. And what I want to share with everyone here, real quick, also is about SW3 TV. That's what you're watching right now, and I want to show you kind of what we're powered behind. We're powered behind our clipping service. So if you have content, you have hours of content, you're just sitting on content, you need to edit it or need it cut up for short reels, this is the place to do it. Please come here, and so you can actually get and learn more, right, with our services. You shoot it, we clip it, and the world gets to watch it, right? I think though that's the key thing. However, if you do need media on site, feel free to DM us, fill out the form, let us know if you need travel. We can give you a free estimate on what that travel can cost, also just to make sure we get these things done for you. So just to go over our three main services here at SW3, we just talked about our clipping service, right? Offering cutting edge videos designed to turn that long form content into high impact short reels. Meaning marketing, we can come to you. Do you need help putting your visual to life, right? To get better with the storytelling aspects. And if you're on Instagram and Facebook, let's collaborate. Guess what? I'm putting out 20 pieces of content anyway. Why not be someone I send an invite to collab with? And guess what? It'll show up on your page too. So let's talk about what that collaboration can be, whether it's a post, whether it's a reel, whether it's a carousel. Just let us know, and we can actually send you a free estimate on what that collaboration may be for you. And last but not least, follow us on our socials below. Our Instagram, our TikTok, our YouTube, and Facebook links are all established right here. So you want to share this at sw3tv.com. We turn clips to cash, y'all. So even if you got a podcast, even if you got a your student athlete, of course, highlight reels, whatever it is you need, of course, we can actually get it cut up and clipped up for you, and we get to that money, y'all, because that's just what we do here, right? I know we say we build solutions, and solutions build money. As we were talking about Jim Rohn, he said, hey, do you just want to live, or do you want to be great? Right? He said, because living is okay. Some people can only live. Some people can only take care of themselves, and
Right.
getting by is okay. Right? But if you want to be great, service the many leads to greatness. Right? And what he meant by that is kind of what we're doing in affiliate marketing. We find solutions where we can serve the many, because service to many leads to profits, because profits leads to fortunes. Right? And I don't know about y'all, but making a living is fine, but making a fortune is super fine. And I know that's what Mr. Jim Rohn said. So I want to say thank y'all for this episode. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn them notification bells on, because there will be more to come. But until next time, it's SW3 at Markel, and we out of here.
Peace.